All right. So, from one concern to another, but this time back here in East Texas, we're going to go now to our reporter Andrew Culver, where Rusk County officials are trying to get together county and city leaders to highlight this issue that they're seeing with possibly aggressive stray dogs. Now, Andrew is there giving us some more information about what all is being talked about, what all is being discussed. Andrew, give us a little bit more details about what all is happening there in Rusk County.
Absolutely. I had the chance to I just got out of the workshop meeting into which neighboring police departments, as well as Rusk County Sheriff's Office, and tons of community members came out and came to the meeting to just kind of share their comments. It started out with people kind of sharing their stories. People talked about having lots of land, losing livestock to some of these stray dogs, and seeing this more and more. And part of and what was interesting to see is that law enforcement and citizens together both acknowledge they're like, yes, there is a problem. We do need to move forward with it. And so part of the workshop was just discussing what would happen in the future in this way. And so one of the things that was discussed is in the future, possibly building a facility of some sort. And so, and what this facility would do, they said they don't know all the ins and outs and everything, but it would probably raise taxpayer dollars just a bit. But at least everyone at the meeting expressed they're like, yeah, let's raise our taxes just a little bit just so we can handle this problem. And they discussed like an average sized facility would host around 200 dogs or so and be about $90,000 or so. And so, but anyways, that is just what was discussed blatantly. But one of the things that actually was kind of implemented was they said, hey, come up to the front if you are serious about this and you want to follow up and talk about the future and whatnot. You can sign this sheet to be on this committee and we will meet back up in a month. And tons of people from the community came and they signed their names. They're like, yes, we will do this. This is something that we're concerned about. And so these people will meet back up in a month. And probably here in Henderson at the Rusk County Courthouse. And to which I also got the chance to speak to some of the residents and just kind of what they're seeing and whatnot. I spoke to one woman and she said she cared much about him because she was attacked by a dog at a young age, and she sees some of these stray dogs. She's seen them herself. She's kind of run them off and whatnot, or tried to, or stay away from them and whatnot. And she's like, I am, because of my past and what has happened, I don't want this to happen to someone else. And that's kind of the fear of everyone. Everyone's like, yes, this is an issue. We need to protect our people and not have this issue anymore. And that was the optimistic look that this workshop gave today. And so obviously, hopefully in about a month, there will be a new meeting to which maybe they can get something actually implemented for the future, but a step in the right direction.
I want to circle back to that conversation because I know there was also an argument. One of the council members mentioned that there hasn't been a stray dog attack in about what just over 3 years. So is there a big push to for safety, or is this more of let's take care of those dogs? What are you seeing?
The big thing is, well, also not just ferals as well. They also talked about just aggressive dogs in general and what to do in the case scenario, because sometimes in the rural Rusk County and whatnot, a neighboring dog may not be so nice, and that's what some people's experiences were at times and whatnot too. And so the issue that they were talking about was safety for sure. They do not, for at least, and for livestock too. People's chickens, cows are being herded by. One woman actually showed me a video of all these stray dogs around a cow in the field. And so, and she was taking a video and she's like, oh my gosh, and so really the issue is safety, because even though there may not have been an attack in quite some time, it's like that possibility is still there for sure. And so, and they were trying to get to the source. Chief Brian Poole, Overton, police chief, he was talking about, that they smell food up here. And so, like, they stick in this area. And they also talked about, people are dumping dogs. And they also have the spay and neuter laws. And they all agreed that was a step in the right direction, but has not solved the issue that they have right now. And to which it's something that they're finally taking control of and being like, yes, we need to move forward in this way.
Now, if there was individuals who wanted to learn more or actually get their name on that list that you mentioned about to circle back and hear more and they just weren't able to attend today, how can they best go about getting more information or getting their name on that list?
That is an excellent question. My guess is to reach out to Rusk County just in general. They would, my guess is they would probably love to have committed people. But one of the things, at least the Rusk County sheriff made sure to say, he's like, this is not just a month thing. This is not just hey, we're attending next month. Like, if you sign this list, you need to be here in a year when things are going through as well. It's like, you need to be committed. People wrote down their emails, their contact information and whatnot stuff. Like, this is something that to solve the problem, we can't just have someone who's like, yeah, I care about this, but is not committed to follow through with the steps and whatnot. So, as far as if you did not attend the meeting, I'm sure you can reach out to Rusk County in some way, shape, or form and be like, hey, I'm interested. I would love to do this. I care about this and I will move forward with it. Then, absolutely, I'm sure you possibly can.
All right, perfect. And I'm sure we'll have more on this on our websites and later tonight. Andrew, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention, and we will be excited to hear more. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Always a pleasure.